Welcome back to the 420 Tarot Lounge, where the readings are timeless and using your discernment while watching the interpretation is only what is asked. Your intuition has asked you to watch this video. My name is Friday, and I've been reading tarot for many years. I've only been doing it on YouTube for about a year. I do enjoy it, and I just want you to know that I have only this channel, and I have no, currently at May 24, 2026, I do not have any products that I sponsor. I do not offer any readings outside of what you see here on this channel. I do not provide any contact information for you to reach out to me privately, and I would not do that in the comments section below. Apparently there's been quite a few, not just tarot readers, but other content creators as well. There's actually one content creator that I follow, and it's actually a cleaning channel, and it's more for almost like buddy cleaning, I guess is why I watch it. And his channel has been, what do you call that, cloned, I guess, or whatever, by somebody else. So just putting that out there. This is the only channel that I have. This is the only, I do not have a website. I have not provided you my email address, nor would I, unless I intend to change the structure of this channel. I'll put that out there. So this is a general energy reading, and you've been drawn here, but your intuition has asked you to watch this video. So we're going to, I've already called in Sovereign. I've meditated. It's a beautiful day outside, and I'm getting ready to plant my vegetable garden. So I was out. We had the better part of 2 days and nights of rain. So I went out there to see how well the weeds that I pulled previous, how their little children have overrun my raised beds. So I've got to go out and do that. So I am letting it dry up a little bit. And then I'll be doing that this afternoon while I'm making myself a little barbecue for my husband and I. So let's see. Sovereign. Spirit guides, ancestors, source, guardian angels. We are asking for you to provide a message. The Star. Wow. I've paired up some of my decks for 5 of Swords. Yeah. I've paired up some of my decks for when I do the confirmation and advice portion. So just so that it's more pleasant to look at. And also it feels to me like they work together, kind of. 3 of Cups. Okay. King of Cups. Oh boy. Five of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, Page of Cups. Okay, so it seems like there's been a pursuit, I'll call it, a pursuit, one that I feel, it seems to me that you've been trying to, I'll say, force your will onto something. And even though uh, it works out, you got what you want, uh, and you're like, all right, there is a consequence to that. I feel like you've been possibly taking advice or listening to advice and implementing it. Um, and it's not been working out. And it seems as though the reason behind that is that this desire, this wish is, although attainable, it is not sustainable because it is not your, it's not where you're meant to go. Um, this is what the Tower is saying to me right now. So if you feel like you have to, you're really working hard at something to obtain something or to get your way, although in the short term it may be beneficial, it may make you happy, it will, I think, uh, the lack of authenticity behind it is going to blow up in your face. Okay, so we're going to get, so I've chosen to pair this particular deck. This is the Gilded Tarot. I've chosen to pair this one with my newest acquisition, Tarot de la Nuit. Now, I know that there's some creators of the decks that are taking advantage of AI, and I don't begrudge them of that. But there's a lot to be said about a deck that is hand created. Okay. Anyway, never mind that. I'm going by the images and how the images are the what the creator had intended for that image. Um, so normally the Knight of Swords is charging, right? He's got his sword up in the air. In this particular deck, he's contemplating taking a break. So anyway, let's get some more in-depth information on I want to know the star. I want to know why the star is here. Death. It's like especially with this tower here, it's like realizing that instant gratification, and that's what I'm going to call this, or forcing something, it will not, it will make the change more painful. My readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. And the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords here. Eight of Pentacles. So instead of forcing the issue, forcing the situation, forcing whatever it is, try something where you actually have some fulfillment at the end of the day, or the fulfillment is more gratifying. Under the Eight of Pentacles here. The Three of Cups. What is the Three of Cups intending to show us here, Sovereign Spirit Guides? Ten of Swords. There may be a feeling of with the Eight of Pentacles here, it's like there's a you may feel like you're putting in all this work, like, or you're expending all this energy, whatever this is, due to acquiring this with under merit, we'll say. But I feel, it seems to me like there is a fulfilling. It's not the end. It's not the, like, it's not as bad as it seems. Although it is at the moment. Okay. I did reiterate in a previous video why I talk in past tense and present tense, and it's because I see it's happened already. King of Pentacles, look at that, on top of the King of Cups. And this King of Cups is you. So this is a change. King of Pentacles. Thereby, okay. Oh, okay. Converting, changing, transitioning your route, and implementing your hard work, expending your energy. Although you may feel like you're drowning, eventually you're going to be, you're going to go from a little soft-hearted, I guess we'll say, maybe, of course, caring and all that kind of good stuff. But it's like you're going to transition to, you're going to, or incorporate the King of Cups into your King of Pentacles persona. And there's no guilt. There's no, I'm going to say there isn't a feeling that you didn't come by it honestly. Okay? Okay, so we're going to get what's going on. Five of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Learning to let it go. Learning to evaluate and hang on to what is important, and you may find that you have the bereavement, I will call it, that you feel here. Letting it go. Again, my readings are timeless. Letting it go, and for entertainment purposes only. is, so there's like a waterfall there. Opening yourself up to letting things go is going to be, I feel like it's going to be a game changer. Now, I know that that is Six of Wands over the Queen of Pentacles. It seems like once you have, once the light goes off, like, okay, okay, you may not even realize it right now, but tomorrow morning you may wake up and go, hey, wait a minute, right? And that is your little victory. That is your accomplishment of recognizing that when this change has to happen. 8 of Wands. And then you won't be looking, there'll be no looking back. You will, wow. Oh, I'm almost going to cry. Okay. Over top of the tower. And on the bottom, we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, so you are chasing something that is not yours. Or, and I feel like you're willing to try and take it on without merit. Now, your advice here is what you're going, your advice here is you're going to have to start expending your own energy, and not half-assed either. You're going to have to expend it authentically. And you will know you are spending it authentically when you feel like it's weighing you down a little bit, without robbing you of the new end goal. Now, this exercise, if we can call it that, is going to provide you with a more solid level of, I'll say, integrity. I think that there'll be a new appreciation for material things, of where they came from, possibly if they're like cheaply made versus expertly made, made from a machine or made by hand. Getting back to what I had said at the beginning of my video about tarot decks that are produced with AI as opposed to hand-drawn. Okay. Now, like I said, there's a the opportunity here to bring yourself to a feeling that you've accomplished something, whether that's to yourself or to prove to others that it's doable. It's going to, you're going to have to look at the changes or alterations, tweaks that you need to make in your approach. How, and when I say approach, that could be on anything, right? That could be relationship, job, friendship, your neighbor, whatever, right? Okay. And then it's going to be uplifting. You are going to feel a little bit more freer. And as you are going through this process of recognizing what is recognizing what it is that your purpose is, I guess, the more you will be able to recognize the opportunities. Or, yeah, more the opportunities. Now we've got this 10 of Cups here, and she is just finally at her happiest, at her most confident. And under that, we have the Hermit. Wow. So she's with the Hermit. I see her in this reading. It's not so much of a pondering, but more of a etching the lessons into the memory and understanding how how things work. My name is Friday. This is the 420 Tarot Lounge. I do hope that you enjoyed the interpretation of the cards today, that sovereign spirit guides, ancestors, and guardian angels have provided for us today. And if you did enjoy the interpretation or the energy of this channel, all I'm asking is for you to smash that like button, pass that puff, and hit the subscribe. Help me grow my channel. This is like I said, this is the only thing that I'm doing. I'm not doing anything else. No private readings, no special programs, none of that stuff. So come on back, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a wonderful day. You are a beautiful soul. Namaste.